Hi, Jamie Salinas here, and welcome to another episode of Art of Magic with me, your host, Jamie Salinas. In this episode, we're going to be talking about something that you carry in your wallet, something that's very important to your professional career. What is it? Well, stick around and find out. So have you figured out what this item is? It is a business card. That's right, today we're talking about business cards. Do you still carry these? Do you use these? How important are business cards to you today? In this world of electronics where information is now stored and kept on your smartphones, how often do these cards come into play? Well, I still am a big firm believer that these do have a place in your marketing material. I believe that the business card still is a great way to have your picture, your information, your website, so they can copy it down. They can actually take a photograph of this in this digital age. I make sure my business cards are blank on the back sides, so that way I can use them in my Peak wallet. I can use them for all kinds of information, writing down revelations on predictions. And so this is a great way to hand this out, and hopefully the spectator will hold on to it. So when they have an event, they're going to give me a call. Now, a good friend of mine, Michael Blanco, great illusionist. This is Michael right here. Michael has a great idea. He told me he no longer carries business cards. He has a V card with his photograph, his information, and when someone asks, hey, do you happen to have a business card with you? Michael says, hey, I've got something even better. Pull out your smartphone and he'll transfer that information to the customer, and that's or potential customer, and that's a really great way of getting your information on their smartphone. Now, here's a really good tip that Michael gave me. Michael said that if you put in just your name, Jamie Salinas, that there might be a long time before there's a need for entertainment, and that person's going to say, what was that guy's name? The one we saw at that company party last year. Well, what he said was you put in your name, Jamie Salinas, and then put a dash, and then write it out, magician. And in this way, you can tell the potential customer, hey, whenever you need a magician, check your contacts and do a quick search on the word magician. You'll find me, you'll find all my information, and then we can go from there. So that's a really good idea coming from Michael Blanco. So, you know, if you no longer carry business cards, or even if you do, you definitely want to set up a V card. Now, I still am a firm believer in ordering these. I'm down to my last, I'm looking over there, about 50 cards are left in my stack. I've got an event this coming week in a couple of days. I just finished a kids show yesterday, a family show, and so handed out quite a number of cards, and now I'm down to my last 50. I've got a couple of hours of walk around magic this Wednesday, and then I start again on the weekend with more entertainment. So I'm going to be placing an order tomorrow for some more cards. Last time I ordered some, I ordered, I think, 2,000 of these, quite a bit, and that was just a little over a year ago. So obviously the larger quantity you get, the better value you get for your money. So I want to know from you, do you still carry business cards? Do you still order them? Do you put in your information on the front and on the back? Tell me what you do. I want to know in your comments so we can discuss this on the next episode of Art of Magic. Speaking of comments, let's read some of the comments from the last episode, which was all about what's right here. The devil is in the details. Now, if you have not seen that episode, what it basically means is detailing out all the little minor things of your show. And that way, like for example, where am I keeping my Sharpie? This jacket pocket, that jacket pocket, jeans, depending on what I'm wearing. So anyway, we talked about all that kind of information, and I had some comments from some of the viewers. We're gonna read a couple of these comments to you right now. Eric Stevens, my #1 commenter, he says, I have always believed that you should pay attention to the little things, because in time you will see that they were the big things. And he's right. Over time, you'll see that all these little details will make your show so much better, and they turn out to be a really big deal. An idea he says he had was to have a manila folder that contained a bunch of pieces of paper with human figures on them. Each piece of paper is a representation of a different act. So he's got these drawings, and what he basically what he does is he physically represents where on his body everything will be loaded. That's a really good idea of having a form and knowing exactly where the layout of all your equipment is going to be based upon that type of performance. So that's a really good tip from Eric Stevens. To Brazen Robin, the mind reading duo, he says, my wife and I make prop maps or a drawing of our stage setup. That way they always know where everything is going to be on stage. We also write scripts with action lines detailing what pockets I remove something from and where it goes after I've used it. I even write which hand it goes in. Now that's a really good tip about what do you do when you're done with the effect. Where does the prop go? How do you put it away? How are the pens, paper, whatever it is you're using, how is it being disposed of or no longer needed? So he's really thought those things out. Oh, we have a quick message in from Harry Joseph. He just wants to write in, hope you remember me, and I do remember you. Harry, he used to live here in the Houston area. He has since moved to Lake Charles, Louisiana. He says he misses the gang in Houston, wants me to tell him that Harry said hello, and I will. I'll see him next week. He also says keep up the good work, and I appreciate the positive comments. So if you have any information about business cards, put a comment below. Let me know about what you do, how you use your business cards. Are they printed on the back? Are they full color? I want to know. So tell me about your information so we can share it. We can discuss it on the next episode. Also, make sure you click the subscribe button. That way you are aware when the next episodes come out. And speaking of being notified, there's a little bell icon. If you click that one, you can also find out exactly when the next episode is being published. So be sure to click the thumbs up, the like button. And speaking of next episode, again, I'm already working on a product review. So you'll see that coming out in just a day or two. So I hope you enjoy that, and we'll continue on with our weekly topics. So next Monday or Tuesday, we should have another video out for you. So I hope to see you in the next one.